Theme parks promise escape, thrills measured in drops and loops, memories captured beneath cartoon mascots. We trust these places instinctively. Engineers calculated every angle. Inspectors verified every bolt until something goes wrong. What you're about to witness: 6 documented incidents where mechanical systems failed, where human error proved fatal. No staged dramatizations. Just raw footage and factual accounts of moments when amusement became tragedy. From swing rides colliding with obstacles to electrical systems turning water deadly. These accidents happened. People died. Families shattered. Viewer discretion strongly advised. Accident 1. The Chinese swing collision. Zhejiang County, Henan Province, China, January 22, 2023. Temple fair in full swing. Vendors selling street food. Families wandering between attractions. Center of fairgrounds. Classic spinning swing ride, tall central tower, metal arms extending outward, chains suspending simple seats. You've seen this ride 1,000 times. Seemingly harmless entertainment. Tonight, different. Work truck parked beside attraction. Close. Too close. Equipment vehicle sitting idle near ride's rotation path. Nobody notices. Just truck next to ride operating all evening without issues. Families queue up, excited chatter. Metal seats fill quickly. Ride operator closes safety bars. Tower begins rising, seats swinging outward as rotation speed increases. From ground level, looks peaceful, spinning chandelier of people suspended against night sky. Then descent begins. Tower lowers while chairs still spinning, outer ring swinging wide. Directly toward parked truck. Collision inevitable. Chair strikes solid steel vehicle. Riders jolted violently sideways. Some flung into truck's side panels. Others snapped around by chains, thrown against each other as momentum twists them into obstacle. For split second, organized circle breaks into chaos, chairs tangling, neat pattern destroyed. Music keeps playing, lights keep flashing, then screams start. Miraculously, no fatalities reported. Some walked away independently, others checked for injuries, shaken, in pain, but alive. Park shut down for inspection. Person in charge placed under investigation. All traced to one mistake: truck parked wrong place. No updates found on charges filed. Left with reminder: rides only as safe as people operating them. Accident 2. The Brazilian drop tower failure. Itanhaém, São Paulo, Brazil, September 11, 2022. Cool Sunday night. Families drifting toward Diego's Park. One corner. Small drop tower ride themed like rocket. Mini space capsules lined around central column. Mainly for kids. Starter thrill ride parents feel comfortable with. 25-year-old mother and 2 children, one 12, one just 4 take seats. Strapped in, safety bars locked. Families watching nearby, phones ready capturing cute moment. Ride starts exactly as supposed. Little rockets rise slowly up column. Brief pause, suspended above ground. Lights blinking on tower. Quiet beat of anticipation before drop. But tonight, something doesn't do what meant to do. Drop comes, brakes don't. Capsule seats plunge directly into ground level without slowing. Impact unsettling. Small riders and mother thrown violently in harnesses. 4-year-old rocked in seat but held by restraint. Background music doesn't stop. Lights keep flashing. People rush toward ride. Someone calls emergency services. Children and mother in pain, still locked in seats. Brazilian news outlets report. 3 injured. Emergency crews treated at scene, transported to hospital. Doctors determined. Mother and older child had lower back fractures. Both allowed home recovery wearing supportive braces. 4-year-old, abdominal and spinal injuries, remained hospitalized. Doctors reviewing scans determining if surgery necessary. City officials confirmed, ride failed slowing before reaching bottom. Local government shut park down. Physically sealed area while inspectors examined what went wrong. Fortunately, nobody seriously hurt long term. Still troubling. How wrong this could have gone. Little more height, slightly faster drop. One more mechanical failure. Left with chilling reminder. Simple children's ride becomes dangerous split second. Accident 3. The La Zipper malfunction. Los Angeles, California. Friday night at Bishop Amat Memorial High School. Family fun day event. Carnival rides. Food, live music. Middle of campus. Classic carnival ride towering over everything. The Zipper. Long rotating oval with little metal cages fixed along length. Each cage spins independently as whole structure turns. Looks little sketchy. That's half the appeal. Ride starts. Initially everything normal. Zipper turns. Cages rock and flip. Parents have phones out. Students filming. Regular school event appearance. Then in shaky phone video, something doesn't fit. Middle of spin. Zipper jolts. Not usual bounce. Whole structure shudders like hitting invisible bump. One carriage red one doesn't follow along properly, pops out of alignment, suddenly smashes into cage beneath it. Metal boxes slam together, neat pattern broken instantly. Ride stutters, stops. Another clip shows, same red carriage still attached but out of place, dragged along bottom of ride's path. Scrapes along curve, picking up speed heading back toward loading area. Reaches platform. Red cage swings hard, slams into another carriage, into metal barriers marking queue line. Exact spot where moments earlier people standing waiting their turn. Above, riders still trapped in cages, tilted, hanging, completely unsure what's happening below. Time stretches. Stuck somewhere can't escape, waiting for someone else making things right. Surprising part, despite everything shown in footage, cages slamming together, red cage crashing into barriers, riders suspended. Over an hour, officials confirmed no serious injuries reported. People frightened, some checked by medics, hearts pounding, but outcome far better than expected. Still, close call impossible ignoring. What remains? Jarring footage from family fun day that suddenly didn't feel fun. Accident 4. The Brazilian roller coaster derailment. Maranguape, Ceará, Brazil. September 6, 2022. Warm Tuesday night. Local amusement park lit against dark sky. Main attraction. Small roller coaster locals know as Minhocão, the big worm. Low looping kids coaster. Long cartoonish worm-shaped train running around oval track with soft hills and gentle curves. Nothing looks extreme. Safe, lighthearted ride for children and young teens. Around 10 people climb into seating. Among them, teacher who prefers not sharing name publicly. Takes seat with 2 girls beside her. Also aboard, her aunt, 2 cousins, one holding phone recording from back. Lower metal lap bars. Operator checks restraints, starts ride. Minhocão rolls out of station, climbs small rise, drops into first curve. Train completes full lap around track. Then another. People shouting, laughing, posing for camera. But according to teacher, something doesn't feel quite right. Interview with Brazilian outlet. She explains, "We went up and heard creaking sound in roller coaster. Second time we went down quickly. Third time it broke. As train starts third circuit, phone in back still recording. Then in fraction of second, fun turns into something else. When train reaches curve, part of track fails. Section of rail broke during operation, caused one of cars to tip. Small train came off rails. Front part twisted, train jerked sideways, riders thrown hard against safety bar. Some people, including teacher, launched out of seat, landing on ground near roller coaster. Others, locked inside tilted cars. Park's music keeps playing, lights keep pulsing. But area around coaster looks completely different. Colorful cars no longer neatly arranged on rails, twisted, partially on ground. Broken track pieces lying next to derailed train. People nearby run toward ride, some filming, others calling for help. Local reports, around 10 people hurt in derailment. One victim tells reporters thrown out of cart. Briefly lost consciousness. When woke, at time I was completely paralyzed. Just wanted knowing if my family was okay. Authorities and local media report. Accident linked to structural failure. That creaking noise on earlier lap stands out. Warning sign of problems with supports, wheels, or rails. People aboard. Treated for injuries. Released to recover at home. Some later said still dealing with pain, headaches, emotional after effects. What lingers? This wasn't massive theme park attraction. Small neighborhood coaster. Worm-shaped ride barely rising above park. Meant mainly for kids. Yet on normal Tuesday night, hidden weakness in ride structure enough turning 3 laps into emergency. Accident 5, Kings Island's darkest hour. Kings Island, Cincinnati, Ohio, June 9th, 1991. Warm Sunday evening, park glowing with lights. Families finishing last rides. Near center, beer garden lake, shimmering quietly under bridge. Nothing about evening hinted danger. Park felt unusually calm. But in less than 1 hour, calm replaced by panic. Around 8:30 p.m., 22-year-old Timothy Benning and friend William Eddie Hathcote Jr. walking along wooden bridge near lake. Timothy leaned over, railing to splash surface, something guests done countless times before. Instant his hand touched water. Body reacted. Witnesses remembered seeing him stiffen and collapse forward. Hidden electrical fault had energized railing and water below. Without hesitation, friend William Eddie jumped in after him. Moments later, Daryl Robertson, 20-year-old security guard, saw struggle, dove in as well. None knew lake had become electrified. Nearby guests watched, confused. 3 men didn't look like typical drowning situation. Looked more like panic, as if something unseen kept pulling them under. By time anyone understood what wrong, Already too late. Timothy survived, rescued with burns along neck and arm. Hathcote and Robertson did not. Emergency crews shut down power to area. Festive atmosphere dissolved into tense silence. Nobody yet realized this only beginning. Just over an hour later at 9:45 p.m., another incident struck, opposite side of park. Flight commander, tall futuristic ride with individual pods spinning around central tower. That evening, ride completed cycle, began returning to loading platform. But as operators prepared unloading, one pod came back empty. During ride, Candy Taylor, 32-year-old woman visiting from Toledo, had fallen from capsule, estimated height, 60 feet. By time emergency responders reached scene, nothing more they could do. Two separate incidents occurring such short period. Guests told quietly, leave park. Police and investigators shut down ride sections, interviewed witnesses. 3 casualties, Hathcote, Robertson, Taylor. Dozens witnessing events they'd never forget. Investigators eventually traced lake incident. Malfunctioning underwater pump allowed electrical current traveling into water and metal railings. Flight commander fall. Raised questions about restraint visibility. Prompted safety reviews across industry. What makes this one of most talked about incidents? How ordinary evenings seemed before everything unraveled. In span of single hour, Kings Island went from summer escape to site of one of darkest nights in American theme park history. Accident 6. The Peruvian flying ship. Lima, Peru. March 11th, 2022. Friday night outside Jockey Club in Circo District. Small amusement park called Playland Park open for evening. One attraction. Fast circular ride known locally as Nave Voladora, the flying ship. Chain of small cars joined together running on oval track. Each car seats 2 people side by side. That night, 2 cousins, 11 and 13 years old, got in line. According to family, ride's supposed to be for people 15 years and older, but boys still allowed getting on. Sit down together in one small car, pull down safety bar, wait in anticipation. Initially, everything looks normal. Train of cars begins moving around track, picking up speed, goes around once, then again. Cars swing side to side. Boys shaken and pushed into seats. People shout and laugh. From ground, just looks like normal intense fairground ride. Then in one of those loops, everything changes. As train races around track, car carrying 2 cousins suddenly rips loose from rail. Their car rises slightly, lifts up into air for brief moment, then slams down hard onto ground beside track. Impact violent, safety bar no longer enough holding them in place. Both boys thrown out of car, sent flying onto ground near ride. As soon as stops, people run in from every direction. 2 brothers rushed by paramedics to nearby hospital. Younger boy, badly bruised on head, face, arm, back, can speak, but memory of fall broken. Older boy's condition, more serious. Several injuries including issues with ribs and collarbone, concern with one lung. Doctors moved him intensive care. Fortunately, both exited hospital within short time. Days following, video of crash spreads across Peruvian media. Investigators discovered ride had mechanical problem causing car slipping out of place and falling. Another unsettling detail. Playland Park didn't actually have permission from municipality operating that night. Authorization already expired. City ordered park closing at that location. Indicopy fined company for putting visitors in danger. Everyone survived, but none walked away unchanged. Sharp reminder. When you climb into ride, you're trusting not just ride itself, but all unseen maintenance, inspections, decisions behind it. 6 incidents. 6 reminders that amusement doesn't guarantee safety. These weren't freak accidents. These were preventable failures. Truck parked wrong location, brakes not engaging, structural components breaking, electrical systems malfunctioning, track sections failing. Behind every tragedy, chain of decisions, maintenance logs, inspection reports, safety protocols. When any link breaks, consequences can be catastrophic. Parks are safer today because of lessons learned from these incidents. But vigilance remains essential. Enjoy the thrills, but respect the machinery. Because in theme parks, line between excitement and tragedy measured in millimeters, seconds, single decisions. Stay safe, stay aware. Thanks for watching.